Hey everybody, happy Monday. Okay. You know what? No matter how crappy the world is right now, we could always just say a simple happy Monday. You know? We could still kind of be happy. We could still kind of enjoy things. The world may be crap, but we could still enjoy something. They always say let the kids enjoy something. We could all enjoy something. You know? Can't be doom and gloom all the time. You know? Although there's a lot of it going on, the doom and the gloom. Hi, Candace. That's unfortunate, the doom and the gloom that's going on around here, but you gotta have some fun, I guess. You gotta do your best to have some fun. It's a little scary out there, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Just making a little bowl of soup, because it's gonna take some time to get folks up in here to play the games and such, so a little mukbang, little chicken soup with rice. I could have a little rice, just so y'all know, in case, it's YouTube. There's, people who judge for everything. Hi, YouTube. No copyright music. Yeah, just a little soup. Just a little bit. Little soup. Little chicken soup with rice. Can't go wrong with that, right? Little something. I don't always do these kinds of things, but hopefully I don't get any rude-ass comments, but it is YouTube, and there's always somebody who's going to judge, right? Thou shalt not judge, and thou will be judged. Just see that? Even a pagan knows what the Bible says. Hey, just because you're pagan doesn't say that you can't follow the Bible or know what's in it. So I had posted something on Instagram. It was a pretty feminist edit graphic or whatever you want to call it. Because it basically said, hairy pits and us women don't have to worship DICK. No, we don't. And someone had wanted to know what that meant, and it's just basically saying that women don't need men to get along in life. Women don't need men to validate who they are. And it's got nothing to do with, religion or faith or anything. We just don't need, like I said, we don't need men to validate who we are. It's got nothing to do with the church or not believing in God or anything like that. I mean, I am a pagan. I talk about this a lot on my channel. But life doesn't always have to be about church and things like that, But women don't need to worship men. Men are not here for us women to worship, love, and adore. It should go even men are not, women are not here for that either. Hey, Brian, how's your night? It's going well. Just having a little chicken soup with rice until we get enough people in the house. I broke down and got a Cards Against Humanity deck so we could play a little game here. We do game night every so often. We've been playing Never Have You Ever or the Hot Seat. Hi, how you doing? But I was just going through something. Again, women don't have to worship men. Men don't have to worship women. We don't have to worship anybody as long as we worship ourselves. And that's basically all the post is about, is that we don't have to worship anybody but ourselves. With that said, now, I really truly mean it when I don't want to date anybody. I guess I got a little curious, because I just re-downloaded the Facebook app onto my phone. I have not had the Facebook app on my phone in a long time because it was taking up too much space. And so I deleted it so I could have space to have, to make my videos. But that's, I got a new phone now, a few months ago, and I guess, I guess I broke down and put Facebook back on my phone. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I'm regretting that idea. I don't really like having Facebook on my phone. It's not even just a matter of taking up too much space. It's just that Facebook is just full of drama and stuff. However, I do have a Miss Kelly Facebook page to promote my YouTube channel and everybody else's and other things. I have, I do have 2 Instagrams accidentally. I created the second one because I was originally going to sell one of those, the MLM Ponzi scam things. And, but then I just, promote all my YouTube stuff over there. So, anywho, yeah, Nick Carter, Charlie Hunnam. That's about it. But I do promote my YouTube channel on Instagram, just simply because, you need to get your content out there. I talk about my weight loss over there, and that's how I also, talk about, companies I'm going to be promoting on my YouTube channel in hopes that maybe one of them would be so kind as to send me something to review on my channel. So far, not yet, but we're working on it. You never know what's going to, come our way here. So I was meandering on Facebook today, as always, and the Facebook app asked me if I wanted to join the Facebook dating section. I really feel like I just was traveling in the damn abyss. Good grief. Oh my God. Now, I know I'm no prize. I'm not pretty. I'm not like, I'm not, Pamela Anderson, if she's even a thing anymore, or whoever's a thing anymore, But gosh, Jesus. And it's not even, some of these men are just gross. And it's not even just like, it's not about looks. It's just like, maybe I'm just not ready for this idea. But man, oh man. Hey, Christian. But Facebook dating, Jesus. Ugh. I quickly deleted that. Yay. Hey, Christian, how you doing? I quickly deleted that idea. I took one look and said, oh gosh, this must be plenty of fish rejects. These people on the Facebook dating thing is just, it's scary. That's scary. Not interested. Not interested. No way. I was just curious. That's how I ended up in there. I didn't want to commit to anything, but I guess it just had me commit. I'm really not interested in this, but good grief. Facebook dating app. Like, who thought of this? Isn't Facebook already enough drama? They had to throw it. Don't mind me. I'm drinking the broth here. Oh, it did? Oh, I haven't watched Vikings. I've been meaning to check it out. Isn't Jason Momoa on that too? Oh no, he's on Game of Thrones, not Vikings, right? So, Facebook dating. I think that's, well, on the bright side, I guess we'll have, catfish show forever and ever now because Facebook now decided to have a dating app. I don't know. That seems to be like an issue. I wouldn't do it. I don't suggest it. I have to be honest, you know, in my younger years, that's how I met a lot of problems is online. Originally when I was younger, it was not YouTube, AOL. AOL chat rooms were a big thing when I was younger, and then Plenty of Fish took over. Then you had OK Cupid and all this stuff. No, Facebook, that is just, you know what? I mean, while I could sit here and say the men are kind of gross on there, I'm sure the ladies aren't all that fun. Hey, Trendorama! Wow, 29 in 8 days. So we're talking about the, before we get into the games, because I'm hoping we're going to get more folks in here, we were talking about, I accidentally meandered into the Facebook dating thing. There's some real, well, oh, really? Oh, wow. On Vikings, huh? I've not watched that show. I've not watched it. That's not good though. I'm guessing that's a time period though. I mean, it's terrible, but I guess that was, the norm, back in those days. So I guess as much as it sucks to see it, I guess that's just how things were. It's hard to watch shows like that because it's, a time period where things were not really cool. Oh yeah, it's 10 years too late, and I mean, just based on looking on the men folk, I'm like, geez, this is terrible. This is real. I'm actually literally said this is literally the Plenty of Fish, reject pile. I immediately deleted that. I took one look and deleted it immediately. Oh, I'll stay single, man. Ugh. You know what? It's in this day and age, it really doesn't even make sense anymore. I mean, there's some people going around on Facebook complaining about, the millennials don't want to have more children. You know what? Look at the way things are going right now. Do you really want to bring children into this world right now? Do you really want to, between whatever our government's doing and, yeah, Plenty of Fish is stupid. All of it is. eHarmony is just, eHarmony is just paying for that. With the eHarmony thing, they charge you a lot of money, but nobody really pays for it. And then when you pay for it, it's like, that's a bit ridiculous. I'll tell you, the only man that I ever met on there was a married man. They're supposed to be, isn't that supposed to be like, eHarmony, isn't that supposed to be a little exclusive or a little picky? No, I guess not. What you doing in the kitchen, Frankie? But what a joke, man. What a joke. Ugh. But, like, seriously, what's the point of dating now? Who's going to want to bring children into this world? And if you want to bring children into this world, I mean, listen, it's up to you. That's your choice. But look what's going on around here. People are, crying because the millennials don't want to have kids anymore. Well, I mean, take a good hard look around you. First of all, they can't even take care of themselves. Never mind take care of somebody else. But even if they could do it, they shouldn't do it. Look at the way the world is right now. Oh, you're getting a new cat? Oh, that's awesome. I mean, who the hell would want to bring kids into this world? I kind of wish I had, like, stopped myself, years ago, I wish I had known the things that were coming back then, because back then we were kind of still a little carefree, In the early 2000s, we were still pretty carefree. We thought things could be fixed, and now it's to the point where things can't be fixed. Australia's gone. That's it. I don't really know if they could really come back. Right. Well, at this point, it's not even a matter if you can take care of it. It's a matter if this world's even going to be here, when they get to be older now. We are so far gone at this point. Hey, Jeff. Is it even the right thing to do? I don't know. Maybe the millennials aren't that stupid after all. Maybe they're trying to put things on a halt, and so maybe we could fix things. I mean, everyone's so quick to judge Greta Thunberg for fighting climate change and things. This world is crooked. Yeah, it is. It's ass backwards. It truly is. I mean, and then we got like I said, we have people, judging Greta Thunberg, who, I mean, listen, do I think she's a puppet? I don't think so. She's 16 years old. She's 16. Oh, sorry about that. She's 16 years old. I mean, she's autistic. I mean, that's something that people shouldn't really throw around because, you don't really, but, you know, she's still a kid, but I think she knows and understands what she's talking about. Autistic kids are actually really very smart people and very, they're very brilliant. Don't, whatever. People are going to go after her because they don't agree with her, or maybe they're just whatever. It is what it is, but at least she's not going around eating laundry detergent. And before you go judging somebody else's kid, make sure your own snot-nosed kid is, doing what's right before you go judge somebody else. And make sure you don't teach your kids that this is okay. That's the one thing I worry about when watching these people, these adults, making fun of this kid, is that their own children are seeing this. Your own children are watching you, bully another child, and especially a special needs child, which means you're teaching your child to be a bully to another special needs person. So I guess the cycle of your evil is going to, keep on flowing, Yeah, animals are extinct, and those that, yeah, right. Australia, those animals, it's going to be, I don't even know if they can make a comeback. It's going to be very difficult. I mean, it's going to be very difficult. They have no home to go to, even if they were to fix it. Where are they going to go? Their home is completely destroyed. We literally, the sad part is, how much I hate zoos, right? I mean, it's not my gig. I don't appreciate that stuff, But we literally have pushed these animals to that point. They shouldn't have been in the cages to begin with, but our mistakes are literally going to land all these animals in zoos. You think they're going to let all these animals back in the wild? There's no wild for them to go back to. I fear that all these little koalas and kangaroos and all the other animals, they're going to get sold off to zoos. And then what? The zoos aren't going to rebuild their population. They're going to keep them in a cage till they're all gone. That's a sad reality of this whole thing, is that, that they're going to end up in a cage. Our mistakes have put the animals into a cage. Why are we not in a cage, We mess up everything, and we're the ones punishing others that didn't have anything to do with it. But sure, we're gonna curse out this young girl, Greta Thunberg, and everybody who's trying to make a difference. I talk about having an animal rights page all the time, and we were posting about how the Golden Globes yesterday went vegan. So all the dishes, they were vegan. I'm sure some of the actors and actresses still wore fur, feathers, and, animal leathers and things like that. That they didn't, that wasn't banned. Whatever. But at least they made the, appropriate choice to, not serve meats and stuff. I don't know, because people still kind of like those things. I was really hesitant to watch the, I was really hesitant to watch the new Disney Dumbo because I felt like it was the wrong time and place to be making that film. I thought my mom, hey, official CMJ, I thought my mom was being a smart aleck when she said that the elephants got to go home at the end. So sorry if you haven't seen the new Dumbo and I just spoiled it for you. They do get to go home at the end. I thought that was pretty big of Disney to do that. To do that in their film. That's pretty cool. I mean, circuses are still not completely out of business. Just one of the biggest ones is, Ringling Brothers is out, but that doesn't mean there aren't others. Oh, there's another one that went out. There was one that used Cole Brothers was the one that used to come around here, and they used to do their show in the mall parking lots. Did Big Apple Circus go out too? I know that's another one that uses animals, and they've been fined up the yin yang for the treatment of their elephants and things like that. Um, I haven't gone to a movie yet. I want to go. Charlie's new movie, which I would love. It would be really cool if YouTube would put the commercial in my as one of my commercials in my videos. I don't know if they have or haven't. I haven't gone to look what commercials they're putting in there and all. As for all I know, this live could possibly not even be monetized anymore, or it's on yellow. Um, that comes out on the 24th, so I have to figure out how I'm going to go and do that. But anywho, why it took so long for the circuses to go out is still the same reason why SeaWorld's still in business. There's still people out there who really believe that these things are necessary. Now, a circus is, well, SeaWorld's no different than a circus. It's strictly a animal circus, just sitting in one place, and it's a different kind of animal, but the what they do there is basically the same thing. You're basically putting these animals on some display for entertainment. They really don't do anything about conservation or saving the species. The southern resident orcas, the southern residents are up in the BC, Canada area. They're dying off. They're going to go extinct too because of salmon. Hey, Be the Difference Clothing. The southern resident orcas up in BC, they're going to die off soon too because they depend on salmon. And because people eat salmon, there's not enough left for them. So they'd probably be gone, I don't know, maybe 5-10 years if they got that. So we do need to make a change, and I think we need to stop, cursing out little girls who want to make a change. They're not going around eating laundry detergent. Yep. Yeah, I do that. No, I turn it on. I have the option to turn it on. But if, God forbid, I curse within the first 5 minutes or so, it turns it yellow. It's not completely demonetized. It just not all advertisers will put their commercials in my videos. Hey, Exploring Ginger. And I just want to address something. Okay. I have been monetized since September. And this is not me complaining. I really don't care. I've been monetized since September 22nd of this year, and I haven't seen a check. But I still come on here every day and chat with you every day. And I'm going to go back to doing my 2 to 3 time a day schedule, depending on what day of the week it is. But it doesn't bother me. I didn't come on here to strike it rich. And this is exactly what I've been talking about, in my live stream for the last couple weeks, is there are people out there who expect things, and that's not how this works. If you come on, listen, I'm sure somebody in my chat isn't monetized yet, or they want to get monetized. Hey, listen, you want to get monetized? That's awesome. Put the work in for it, I put the work in for it. I'm still putting the work in. I should have quite a few videos coming out soon. I have some boxes coming in the mail and some other things. But I haven't seen a check yet, and I really don't care, because it doesn't stop me from putting out good content. Not getting paid isn't going to stop me from going live 2 to 3 times a day. It's not going to stop me from putting out content 2, 3, once a week, or 2 times a week, 3 times a week, whatever it is I do. It's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do on here. I knew coming on here. In fact, I didn't even know about the whole monetizing thing until almost a year ago, and I really didn't care about it. And I still kind of don't care about it. It's just an option on my channel. I earned it. I earned the right to be monetized. But if I never see a check, and I get to entertain you and talk to you guys every day, and talk to awesome people, the money don't mean diddly squats to me, and I really truly mean that. I mean, if you drop a super chat in my live stream, I really do appreciate it. It's not obligated. It's not necessary. You don't have to do it. You just coming here and spending an hour, 2 hours, whatever, with me means more to me than money. So, I'm just throwing that out there. Unfortunately, there's some people on here who take advantage of the whole monetizing thing, and they expect too much. And unfortunately, that will come back to bite you somewhere along the line. So if you're going to come on here and you want to be, on YouTube and be monetized, you have to understand that, yeah, money is not everything. Yeah, exactly. And I see a lot of people who are on here who are monetized, and man, they are complete jerks because they expect it. They expect money. They want to make money on YouTube, but you got to put the effort in to make money. And it's not, I mean, I put the effort in, and like I said, I don't care if I ever get a check. It's not, I mean, what would mean more to me, on top of, me seeing you guys here, if maybe a company were, oh, let's say, okay, whoever makes Cards Against Humanity, maybe they want to send me some cards for our live streams, or maybe the lovely people at, Mad Libs want to send me some Mad Lib books for our live stream, or, maybe Dollar Tree wants to help me and the Sunnies do our collabs. Because it helps us have more fun and do more content. Because, I mean, the thing is, when you're going to do YouTube, you're going to have to put some skin in the game. I put a lot of money into my channel because it's what I do and it's what I enjoy. And, this month I think I got about $100 worth of subscription boxes. Wintertime, I'm going to have subscription boxes. Those cost money. Unless if a subscription box wants to send me one to review on my channel, I'm open to that. Maybe you sell Avon and you want to send me your newest product to try out. Fine. But anyone who comes on here thinking they're going to strike it rich, it's just not going to happen for you. Sorry, it's just not. And if you expect it to, then I guess that's where you fail. I go live 2 times a day. It's going to be 2 to 3 times a day. I'm going to go back to my, regular schedule that I had, before I got monetized. I slowed down because of the monetization, and I figured I would just, take a little rest and work on, doing other things. But I'm going to go back to that schedule, the 2 to 3 times a day. And I don't expect anything from you. I don't. You want to come here and sit and watch me be a weirdo for an hour? That means more to me than a couple of dollars. I'd rather provide you a service than, you giving me a few dollars. So, if you want to drop super chats, the option's there. You don't have to. My PayPal, my Amazon wish list, that's all in my YouTube banner. You don't have to do that. It's not obligatory. Somebody suggested I do those things, but I don't force anybody to do anything. It's just if you want to send me fan mail or whatever, that's fine. I just don't, whatever. I just thought I would throw that out there. There's a lot of greediness on, right, exactly. Unfortunately, though, I've not hit the $100 threshold to get a check at all. And the 23rd of every month, YouTube takes 30%, regardless if I hit the threshold or not. So I have yet to see a check from YouTube. So, but hey, every little bit counts, and maybe one day I'll come close to it. I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm okay. I just saw some things going on YouTube, and, I'm sure somebody's going to see this and get upset, and I really don't care. I really don't care, because that's not what YouTube's all about. I'm sure PewDiePie had to work really hard to get where he is now. Even Ryan's Toy World had to do it. Well, I'm broke too, Be the Difference Clothing. I'm on disability. I'm on disability. So, I don't really have the $100 a month to put things, I don't have the money to be putting into my channel. But you know what? I don't get super chatted all the time. And I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. I'm not going to force people to do it, and I don't really care. Not everybody gets it. Not everybody does. I'm not a favorite here on YouTube. I don't do grow streams. I don't do those. It seems like those are the only people who get super chatted. But good for them. I'm here to create content, and if it costs me money to make the content, I really don't care. I never came on here to strike it rich, and this could be a good source of income for me. But I put the effort in. You were all here. I was here too. I was live 2-3 times a day, getting my hours, hoping to get monetized. I got monetized, and you know what? I haven't seen a dime, and I still put the effort in. And you know what happens when I got monetized? Nobody wants to come on here anymore because they don't want to watch the commercials. Right? Well, you know what though? I've also helped a lot of people given super chats, and that help was not reciprocated when I got monetized. You want me to be flat out honest? There are people on here who have join buttons. They don't fulfill whatever it is that they are supposed to be fulfilling when you give them money to do the join button. Why do they have a join button? Why is it only gamers that have join buttons? But if I drop my PayPal chat, if I put my PayPal link in here, I'm an e-beggar. People who drop, right, exactly. People who drop, just so you know, people out there, if you put your PayPal link in here or your Amazon wish list, you're automatically an e-beggar on YouTube. But the bigger channels expect super chats for favors. That's not how this works. But they won't give you a favor back. Why, thank you, Christian. You didn't have to do that, but thank you, sweetheart. I'm just putting it out there. I've done join buttons for quite a few channels. And shout-out videos never happened. No shout-out videos, no special perks, no nothing. So, I mean, and I've also dropped super chats. And those super chats never came back. And I don't expect them to come back. I don't really care. But you know what? They expect more and they don't give more. I don't go to grow streams anymore based on that. And I really don't care who hears this and sees it. Yeah, right, exactly. I mean, not that I like Ryan's Toy World, because I think he is the biggest, I think his parents are the biggest con artists on YouTube. But I'm sure they never did live streams where they got super chatted. Frankie, cut it. Nope. Nope. I mean, I'm here, I'm a single parent. I'm a single parent on disability, but yet if I put an Amazon wish list or a PayPal link, I'm all of a sudden an e-beggar. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. I stopped doing it because I don't want to ruin my channel. You know? When you start e-begging, then it ruins your channel, so I'm told. But I don't expect anything from anybody. That's the thing, is you can't come on here and expect things. Yeah. A lot of people rely on super chats and PayPal. I don't get anything, but I don't, you know, I didn't come on here for that. I came on here for art. That's what I did. I came on here for art. You know what's sad? I have a live stream from about 4 or 5 months ago that now has 840 views. Could you imagine if this live stream had 840 views? I probably would have gotten my paycheck this month if I had 840 views. But it is what it is. Like I said, once I got monetized, nobody wants to watch the content anymore because they don't want to deal with the commercials. Nobody wants to watch the commercials. The trolls don't even come in here as much anymore because they don't want to have to watch a commercial to troll me. Unless if they're like a really heavy-duty troll and they just don't care and they want to attack me. And we all know who you are. You know. Hi, Miss Dee Dee. Now listen, this isn't to attack anybody or anything like that. I mean, I do rely on YouTube, but financially, I mean, it doesn't pay the bills. It's not going to pay the bills unless you put the effort forward. And expecting people to drop a super chat, that's not how that works. I'm sorry to say it like that. It's just not how that works. Yay, Christian's Adventures. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if I'm going to like a channel like Jeffree Star or Shane Dawson, am I going to watch the commercials on there? Probably not. But, you know, when it comes to these people who, you know, who are other people who are monetized, you know, who I thought were friends. That's the other thing is sometimes people on YouTube only consider you a friend if you know, drop cash. I'm not like that. I come here 2-3 times a day. I put videos out and I don't expect anything in return. You know, I never expected YouTube to pay my bills. I take care of my bills before YouTube anyways. And like I said, I'm on disability. So, and I scrape by. I don't promote what goes on in my life outside of YouTube, but I do go to food pantries because I don't get food stamps. You know, yeah, me too, Dee Dee. But sadly, some of these people, you know, with the commercials too, you know, whatever. I'm not going to go there. But you know what I'm saying? I go to food pantries. I had to get help for Christmas because nobody on here was going to And I don't expect them to pay for my bills or take care of my kids for Christmas because YouTube wasn't meant for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't rely on YouTube to pay your bills. You just really can't. You really can't. I mean, the thing is, I do treat this as a full-time job because I don't have a full-time job and I can't get a job because I'm a disabled person. That's life. Um, but you know, I don't expect to strike it rich anytime soon on here. I don't expect anything. You know, the one thing about being poor my whole adult life is I don't expect anyone to do anything for me. I still got to do what I got to do. And e-begging ain't going to be one of them. I'm not doing that. I don't really, you know, I delete a lot of people off my Facebook friends list because they sell, you know, the MLM Ponzi scams, you know, like It Works or, um, you know, all that stuff. Now, I don't mind supporting a friend because they're a friend. That's what life's all about, is supporting friends because they're friends. But the thing is with these MLM people, and this may sound familiar here, is that, you know, those people, they get pretty angry when you will not purchase those items. I had weight loss surgery. I cannot use It Works. And even before weight loss surgery, I could not use It Works because it's not made to treat obesity. Obesity is a disease, and it has to be treated accordingly. These people got really upset with me because I would tell them that. And they treated me like I had to buy their friendship back. So I deleted them. Is YouTube meant to be a friendship place? I think so. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a shitty day, Dee Dee. Oh, I think we're all having shitty days at this point because life is just so sad. Oh, I come on here every day to see if I can lighten the load a little bit. And I do it for free because I really, truly care. You know, I went to school I originally went to school to be a social worker, and I realized that wasn't my gig. And, you know, again, that's a labor of love. YouTube is a labor of love, too. You know, I know a lot of people here on YouTube who don't make a dime, and they don't cry about it, you know. You're not going to strike it rich. Not everybody's going to strike it rich. It's just not in the cards for everybody. You know, I don't rely on super chats because I don't always get them. You know, I mean, I get them once I get them, you know, and YouTube takes 30% of it. So, I mean, the thing is, you really can't rely on this to pay your bills. You really can't. If you're thinking this is going to pay your bills and you don't put the effort forward and you just expect people to drop hundreds of dollars of super chats in your live stream, that's not going to solve your problem. It really isn't. Sorry to say it, that's not going to solve your problem. You know, I don't know what there is to help solve your problem, but that's not it. And you can thumbs down my live all you like. I mean, I've been having people, I do have PayPal. It's up on, it's in my banner there. But I'm just saying, you know, you really can't. You can't expect this to solve all your financial problems unless if you're going to work at it. I'm sure PewDiePie started at the bottom. I'm sure Jeffree Star, well, we all know Jeffree Star started at the bottom because he said in his last video that before he became who he is now, he only had $400 in his bank account. And he put a lot of work into it. I don't think he did live streams demanding super chats either. And he sure as hell doesn't do live streams now. I mean, Perez Hilton did a live stream the other day, but he wasn't expecting, you know, super chats. And I mean, sure, he'll give, if you give him a super chat, he'll give you, you know, he'll give you a shout out in his next video. I don't even, you know what, I gave him a $2 super chat and I have no idea if he even really did. Oh yeah, it's up. Oh, well, it's on my YouTube banner. Yep. So, you know, treat YouTube as it is, you know. Like I said, there are some people out there who don't ever want to get monetized because they realize that getting rich is not going to happen. There are some people who just want to have the 1,000 subscribers just so they can go live every day. I mean, YouTube YouTube's going to be changing soon anyways. They're going to be changing the rules. We may all be demonetized sooner or later anyways because none of us, make YouTube money. Isn't that the new rumors that if your videos don't make money, they're going to remove them or they're going to remove you? We don't know what's coming around the river bend. You can't come on here expecting to strike it rich. Pay your bills. I mean, I would be happy if YouTube covered my phone bill at the very least, just because that's what I use to go live and do my videos on. But I don't expect that. I've been monetized for since September, and I get Zipola, and I don't really care. It's not. It doesn't affect my world. It doesn't affect me from going live on YouTube. It doesn't affect me from making a video, and I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it either, because I'm just gonna continue to do what I gotta do on here. Sorry to put it out there like that. You gotta put out the content. You gotta put the work in. You can't expect people to hand money out to you. You want handouts? Go to the welfare office. I live in one of the most expensive states to live in, so there are people here who work 2, 3 jobs and still need help. Look at all the people who work at Walmart. They don't make a living wage, but they work, oodles of hours and still have to apply for welfare. This country needs to do a better job of paying people. I mean, fortunately and unfortunately, YouTube is the new norm. People don't want to work jobs; they want to do YouTube. You got to come up with something that's going to be a gimmick. You got to have to come up with something that's your gimmick. You have to come up with something that is your gimmick. And you know what? No, I'm not a YouTube expert, but you have to create a gimmick that's going to get you something. Look at the girl. Look at what's her name? Life with Mac, 13 years old, makes $1,000 a day. What does she do? She does ASMR. She found a way to do it. She found a way to create her skill, and she found a way to make her skill good, and she makes $1,000 a day. She's only 13, 14 years old. If a 13, 14-year-old could figure it out, I'm sure we could all figure it out. You got to want it to get it. And you know what? Slow and steady wins the race. So, anyways, enough about that. If we get some more people in here, that would be great. And we could play Cards Against Humanity or Sleep in a Bucket. And if we don't, we could just chitty-chat until more people come along. The way this world is right now, we got to stop expecting things and go out and doing things, Australia is an epic disaster. It's definitely... oh, thank you, Trendorama. Yeah, I actually got the game because, well, it was on sale, and I was kind of like 50-50 on it, and... I mean, I think it's a little more, this is the Absurd box. Contains 300 all-new cards that came to us after taking a peyote and wandering the desert. The box is weirder, dumber, and more whimsical than anything we've written before. This was $16 at Target. See, that's the thing is, that's the other thing. I take what little I can scrounge up to put into my channel. You got to put skin in the game to get it back. I work here for free, and I put a lot of money and effort into it, and what I get back is just spending my time with you guys, and that means more to me than anything. Again, I'm a disabled person. I'm on disability, so unless if YouTube is going to pay me $1,000 a day, then I really don't know what else. I don't care. If YouTube wants to pay me $1,000 a day and take care of life like that, then, but I don't expect it to happen unless if I put the effort in it. Doing grow streams, expecting cash for services, I'm not going to ask questions about that, but that's not how this works. And I kind of wonder sometimes, is YouTube going to start, reconsidering the whole super chat option if people go around abusing it? I mean, the join button's obviously being abused by people. People do the join button and they don't, they're not fulfilling the promises that's listed under the join button that they created. And you can't get a refund. YouTube doesn't give you the option to request a refund. So once you give that person your $5, $10, they got your $5, $10. And if they don't make you a video, a shout out video, whatever it is that they promised to do for you, that's it. All you can do is cancel. And I'm not going to track down these people and say, hey, I gave you $10. Where's my shout out video either? Take it and go. I've given super chats. I've given money. Not going to cry about it. Yeah, right. And it's only, and the thing is, from what I understand, join buttons are strictly, I don't know how somebody other than a gamer channel gets one. It seems like gamer channels are the only ones who get them. And I see a lot of people saying they're gaming channels when they're really not, just so they can get it. And that's not right either. Isn't that kind of like a lie? Just saying. Whatever, people are going to do whatever they can do to skim and scam the system, just like everywhere else. It's not just on YouTube, it's in life. People just, unfortunately, we still live in a very gimme society, and people just expect more and more freebies. I'm doing good, Christian. How are you? So we're going to move on from that topic. Just simply because I think somebody's going to see this later and get upset, and I really don't care. I basically say what everybody's going to say. And you could all run and tell the others that I said it. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for everybody who does a grow stream. I really am. I'm grateful for them to take an hour or 2 hours out of their day so we can go in there and network and but, at the same time, they still expect quite a lot in return, so... But again, they are, they are getting the hours to get themselves monetized and keeping themselves monetized. So it's not like they're not getting nothing. And I'm sure loads of people are watching the commercials as they go into their channel too. So it's not like they're not getting anything. Yeah, I watched that too, Christian. I watched that too. But I'm not going to get into it. I feel bad though. Listen, I feel bad. Because, it's hard. YouTube is hard. Yeah. I'm sure it does, Trendorama. I'm sure it does. See, that's why, for someone like me, as a single person, YouTube is going to be rather difficult. How do you explain to somebody that A, you're on disability, B, you're a single parent, and C, what you do for a living is YouTube? You have to have somebody who's going to be really interested in this, and not every spouse is going to be interested in this, or potential spouse for that matter. This isn't for everybody, like I said, I do treat my channel as a full-time job because, it's really all I got to socialize. I live in the woods here, and I can't stand the ladies upstairs, so, and I hate Facebook more than anything. Facebook is just, a horrible place. Instagram isn't so bad, though. So I use this for socializing and doing product reviews and things like that, and promoting my comedy and trying to get my name out there. So if I never strike it rich on YouTube, but, maybe Judd Apatow catches one of my funny live streams, then, I got that going for me. That's what matters to me. I don't rely on YouTube forever. I'm not going to rely on the idea that YouTube will take care of me. We all shouldn't do that because, like I said, YouTube's going to change the rules any day now. They could change something tomorrow. Wasn't there a rumor a while ago that you couldn't be monetized unless if you had 4,000 subscribers and 10,000 watch hours? They're always going to be looking to change something. Hey, Justin, you can't expect things. You just can't expect things and things to just fall in your lap while you're on YouTube. You got to put the effort in. And don't complain if you're not, you can't sit on here and complain that you're not going to get it either. You got to put the effort in. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here bashing anybody or saying anything that, isn't truthful or wrong. Not to that girl, no. The other one's okay. I'm doing good, Justin. How are you? Hi, Marie. I'm hoping she's going to move out. Hey, Dice Golden. How you doing? I hope the lady upstairs moves out. I'm over her. I hope she moves out because she needs to go to a group home. But take a look at New York. Look what we're doing here. We're making a mess of things here, too. We're letting the perverts out of jail. We're letting the perverts out of jail. We don't have proper housing for mentally ill people, but yet we still won't legalize marijuana. Totally backwards here. Yeah, I don't foresee it happening anytime soon, but I could hope. I guess all we could do is hope. She is, and she needs help. I mean, not only that, she just needs help. The girl needs help. She's mentally disabled. She needs help. And the thing is, while I could sit here and complain about what she does to me, I'm kind of worried for her. I shouldn't worry about her, but I guess me worrying about her kind of, makes me worry about myself too, because I kind of worry that, at some point, she's going to have one of those big breakdowns and something happens to her. You know what I'm saying? That's my fear for her. And I don't want to live here with a place where somebody, couldn't cut it in life anymore and something happened. I couldn't do it. This is my third placement with, I do my best, Edie. I know some people aren't going to be happy with the things I just said, but that's all right. I'm just tired of, what it is? There's a lot going on in this world, and sitting on YouTube and complaining about, issues. I know I've talked about this a lot in my live. A friend of mine who is doing 20 to life. Unfortunately, his crime is not part of the New York State bail reform, and unfortunately, he's already taken a plea bargain, and he's already stuck in his situation. So he wouldn't have been it wouldn't have worked out for him anyways. But that's the one thing. I have a friend who, I used to write him all the time, back and forth, simply because he's in jail and he needs somebody to talk to. And I stopped writing him after the sexual assault and all that stuff, because I didn't know how to write to somebody who's in jail. Listen, my life is really crappy, and I felt bad because I didn't want to put that into the letter. And I mean, he sent me a letter once saying, I'd rather hear about your crappy life than, because it kind of, but still, I don't want to write about, that kind of stuff. That's kind of, this guy's doing 20 to life because some lady screwed him up. And, how do you tell somebody who's going through that, oh, this guy did this and did that, that would make me feel terrible, But, I try to keep my live streams upbeat and fun as much as possible. But I saw a lot of things going on here, and I thought I would just, say that I come live here 2-3 times a day, maybe only one time a day, depending on what day of the week. Tomorrow, I'm going to try, and don't quote me on it, I'm going to try to do at least one taxi cab live. I know you guys have missed those, because I haven't been going to therapy in a while. I haven't gone to therapy because of the whole, thing with, the whole Marshalls thing. So hopefully we could pull one off. It probably won't be like an hour or 2 hour live, but it'll probably be like a 20-30 minute live. And I do have to go take care of the kitty cats tomorrow afternoon, and stop in Target, get some groceries, and then move on with my day. But I will be live tomorrow night and play. We'll have our game night tomorrow. So we got that going for us. And some of my subscription boxes are coming in this week too. So we'll have videos on that. Oh, I hear that, Dee Dee. I haven't gone in a whole month, and I don't know if it wasn't for. See, that's the thing is, if it wasn't for YouTube, I don't think it would have. I don't think I would have survived this holiday season, and that means more to me than any paycheck from YouTube. Listen, when I say that, I'm not poking fun at anybody. It just you can't come on here expecting to strike it rich. You just can't. You just can't. It's not working. It's not working for me, and I put the effort in. You know. I mean, even though I'm monetized, I still have to, well, we have the game night tonight if we get more folks in here. If not, well, we could hold it off till tomorrow. We could just chitty chat tonight, have a nice, quiet chat time. We'll see if more people come in. If we get more people to come in, I can go live for however long time. Yeah, mental health is no joke. No, it definitely isn't. And unfortunately, in this world, mental illness is more and more of a problem because we still haven't found a way to solve that. Oh, these white hairs are annoying as hell, I tell you. We still haven't figured it out. And I live in the most liberal, one of the most liberal states in the country, and look what we're doing here. We won't pass marijuana. We won't. This guy wants to throw people out of jail that belong in jail, and he's selling off all the hospital grounds to the highest bidder. New York State is actually used to be the third. Yeah. My sister's getting her master's right now. That's a labor of love too. They don't pay a lot to do that. I actually went to school for it, and I decided halfway through it, this is ridiculous. I ain't doing it. This is my way of being a social worker, is coming on YouTube. Unfortunately, now in New York State, it seems like there's going to be a lot of them, and jobs will be plentiful. It's just the pay that won't. The jobs are definitely going to be plentiful. They're going to need case managers and therapists. I suggest if you're going to go for social work, you may want to add the the CASAC degree, which is the drug counseling, because that's going to be a big thing now. I think if you're going to be a social worker, you may as well throw that into your mix there, is to have that under your belt, to be a drug counselor too. Yeah, that would be helpful for you. Because drug counseling and drug rehab is going to be a big thing for the next lifetime, because we're still stuck here with the government not wanting to legalize marijuana, and we still got the problem with the wretched opioid crisis. The opioid crisis is not going to go away. The doctors are still going to go there. They're still going to prescribe it, and people are still going to take it because doctors keep prescribing it. I mean, of course, we still have street drugs, but those drugs that our lovely medical people hand out like candy are still going to hand it out like candy until something changes. Unfortunately, a lot of our mental health drugs have that same effect. The same effect as, that. I had a roommate, before Jacob was born, I had a roommate who claimed she was wrongfully diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I don't really believe she was wrongfully diagnosed. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. But she claimed that she was wrongfully diagnosed with bipolar, and she almost ended up in drug rehab because they were trying to get her off the Klonopin. Klonopin's a very highly addictive mental health drug, and she almost ended up on needing to go to rehab. And this woman's never smoked or drank a day in her life. Hell, she was a friggin' 48-year-old virgin. This girl did nothing, and she almost ended up in drug rehab because, some psychiatrist, she claims her psychiatrist wrongfully diagnosed with bipolar disorder. There was a time in life where everybody was schizophrenic. When I was a kid, everybody was bipolar. Now everybody has PTSD. I have PTSD, but I don't think I'm in the crowd where everybody has it or everybody has that. I mean, there's a time in life where psychiatrists would just throw a diagnosis in the hat and just so they could drug them. I mean, even now we're still drugging people. I mean, look at my son Jacob. He's on 6 different pills because That's what they do. They still haven't come up with a better plan than drugging people for mental health issues. It doesn't solve the problem. It really, truly doesn't solve the problem. They got to come up with better cognitive behavior therapy, and society needs to stop judging people with mental health issues. They're not monsters. I'm not a monster. I mean, I maybe not be the greatest person on the face of the earth, but Trick or Trey's in the house, you know. Yeah, do they? They still do lobotomies? They do? That's never worked. And I'm sure they still do shock therapy, too. When I was a kid, they did. When I was a kid, shock therapy was still a thing. We still haven't changed a damn thing. They're not going to. They're not going to change mental health care because it's... that's a sad part of, oh, glad you're back. That's the one thing is, with mental illness, when somebody is diagnosed with a mental health issue, they're a permanent, forever client. That's why they don't want to do cognitive behavior therapy. That's why they don't want to legalize marijuana. They don't want to do those things because then they're going to lose money in a client. What's to say mental illness can't be taken away? They don't want it taken away. They don't want cancer taken away. They don't want this taken away because if they do, then they lose their money. That's the sad reality of life, And it's not just the medical people either. I mean, let's look at the scheme of life. Sorry, I gotta turn the heat up. It's a little chilly in here. Let's look at the scheme of life. Did you know that Monsanto and Bayer drugs merged? So Monsanto puts the stuff in our food. Bayer drugs gives us the drugs too that cause more problems and more problems and more problems. So they've got a way to they got many ways of keeping us forever patients. I said mental illness alone makes you a forever patient. Once you're diagnosed with mental illness, that's it. You're a forever moneymaker to somebody. And you'll always be seen that way. That's why they don't want you to change. That's why they don't want to create these programs. I mean, look what Governor Cuomo did here in New York. He took all the mental health hospitals and sold them off. In this area, they're all getting sold off to the highest bidder. The highest bidder is going to be able to buy them off. He could have created housing there for handicapped people, but no. I guess once they shut down Pilgrim State, I guess they're going to lock them all up over in Bellevue. A while ago, they were talking about shutting down our long-term children's facility as well. And again, children would have to then go to Bellevue. I mean, the thing is, that's a tough case scenario too, is do we really need the hospitals too? I guess we do. But then the hospitals are the ones who are administering the drugs. They're not doing cognitive behavior therapy. When I was in the hospital as a kid, there was no cognitive behavior therapy. Oh, no. No. What's the matter, girl? That's just the heat. There was no cognitive behavior therapy. There was therapy, and there was drug therapy, and there was shock therapy. Cognitive behavior therapy? That wasn't a thing. Art therapy? Okay, that's not cognitive behavior therapy. That's just doodling your feelings. And I'm not downplaying the idea of art therapy, but it's not, whatever. Moving on. So, unfortunately, we're not getting enough people to play the games in here. Really? Oh, that's the conversion therapy for the gay folks, for the LGBTQ community? That doesn't work. Now, why change somebody? The sad part is they used to consider being, I don't think Thorzine's still a thing, but they use other things. There's other things that they use. They still use Valium. Valium's still very popular. Vistarol, Klonopin. They still got other things. In fact, I was asking my own nurse practitioner about CBD, because I have a CBD dispensary around the corner, and I was basically told, no, don't do that. But if you have anxiety issues, I can give you a prescription for Valium. Jacob too. I can't take him off his medication and put him on CBD. I mean, it's not illegal to remove your kid's psychotrope. Well, he's on stuff for ADHD. It's not illegal for me to remove it and swap it. But the thing is, once you do it, you run the risk of having, the school calling Child Protective Services and things like that. While CBD may actually help Jacob rather than hurt him. I mean, these psychotropic medications have some serious side effects, and I know I'm a poster child for it because I have tardive dyskinesia. Me having weight loss surgery is a result of psychotropic medication. I mean, when I was a kid, I was a guinea pig for the damn medications. I was a guinea pig. Back then, if your behavior didn't change because the medication didn't work, they changed it. Yeah. I may have to try doing that. I mean, CBD is so safe at this point. It's not going to do any harm. I do plan on checking out that weed. After, doing more research on Weed World, it's not marijuana, it's CBD. So I probably may go check that out next time I go to Manhattan. Although, now with the way of the world, I'm not sure if I'll be going over there anytime soon. Sorry, that's my agoraphobia talking with what's going on in this world. I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere near Manhattan or any big cities like that right now. Nope, I'll pass. Too much evil going on right about now, and that sucks now because of certain reasons. I'm not going to be wanting to go anywhere. No, CBD is cannabis oil, which is without the THC. It doesn't have the stuff that makes you high. It just relaxes you. My sister gives it to her dog. She has a dog that she rescued from Korea, the Korean dog slaughterhouse, and the dog does need CBD. So she hates men. The dog hates men, and she's very skittish. But she's not terribly nasty. I mean, she's not Frankie, so. Hey, not every dog's gonna be Frankie. Yes, up, Trigger Tray. Oh boy, what a day. But anyways, maybe we could try to play the game. I don't know. I guess we give it a shot. Maybe more people will come in because we are playing it. Let's see. Let's try the sleep in a bucket thing. All right. So sleep in a bucket. Oh boy. Trigger Tray's in the house. So if you had to, would you? Okay, so that's how this is going to work. So we're going to do some of this. All right. That's what we're going to do. So, that little pile here. All right, we're playing this game. It's kind of like a would you rather. So, if you had to, would you... Oops. That don't work. Well, would you sleep in a bucket, or would you star in a reality TV show called I Killed My Family? So would you rather sleep in a bucket or be in a reality show? That's not really a good one, but whatever. So I guess we'll just go with it. So again, would you sleep in a bucket or be on a reality show? I think sleeping in a bucket. I mean, what kind of bucket are we talking? We're talking like, sleep in a bucket. I mean, some buckets are quite large. What about one of those 10-gallon totes from the Tupperware? What do you call those totes? Sleep in a bucket. some of them are big enough where you could be kind of comfortable. I mean, they make those big old totes. That's still a bucket, per se. All right. Let's see. Would you rather, would you, there you go. So, if you had to, would you ride an anteater while you and the anteater are on meth, or would you find out both your parents are porn stars? Would you ride an anteater while you and the anteater are on meth, or find out both your parents are porn stars? Well, I wouldn't be riding no animals, because that's animal cruelty. That's animal cruelty. I ain't riding no animals. I guess my parents are porn stars then, huh? Oh. Hey, we all gotta do what we gotta do to make money. Hey, you know, there was an article about this one's kind of fun, huh? There was an article about a lady who was selling her nudes. She took some nudie photos to sell to raise funds for the animals in Australia. So, hey, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right. If you had to, would you let each of your friends choose? Yeah, that's what she said. She sold her, she made a lot of money doing it. Would you, if you had to, would you live with the idea that all food tastes like dirt? Or would you let each of your friends choose a tattoo to put anywhere on you? Tattoo or eat food that tastes like dirt. All your food's gonna taste like dirt, or you're gonna let each of your friends choose a tattoo to put anywhere on your body. I don't mind the tattoo idea. Tattoos are cool. Tattoos are fun. I mean, I don't think my friends are really. You would rather have food that tastes like dirt? I don't know. I think you have to have. Yeah. I mean, the thing is with the tattoo thing, I guess you realize, if you have really good friends or really bad ones at that rate, I don't know. That's a true test to see what kind of friends you got. That's I don't know, the tattoo idea may not be that bad. Yeah. Oh, there's a tattoo show like that? Really? Oh. Oh, yeah. Wasn't there something on MTV about letting people choose your tattoos? Gotta love MTV. They forgot what the M stands in their channel. Okay. Would you rather find out that all your friends and family are paid actors, or you are very slowly melting? Oh, with exes. Oh, well. I don't know. My exes seem to have good taste because they picked me, but they, decided to up and leave, which is stupid on their part. They had good taste. So would you rather slowly melt, or find out that all your friends and family are paid actors? Well, gee, if they're paid actors, do I get to be a paid actor too? Do I get in on this somewhere along the line? That would be pretty messed up, wouldn't it? Find out all those people around you are paid actors, and you don't get a piece of the action? That's a little messed up. I think I'd be kind of upset about that. Where's my money? Would you? So, yeah. So, let's see. Would you rather there's an outlet on your find out there's an outlet on your face that people always want to use to charge? Would you prefer to have an outlet on your face that people always want to use to charge their phone, or anytime anyone sneezes, they must do it on your face? So would you rather have an outlet on your face so people always want to use it to charge their phone, or anytime anyone sneezes, they must do it on your face? Do you want to have the ability to help people charge their phone, or people, sneeze their boogers all over your face? That's pretty nasty. That's a tough choice. I mean, you could always charge your own phone on your face. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, isn't it? Wow, this one's really, that's true. It doesn't say you can't charge them any money. It doesn't say you can't charge them any money. Hey, people are on YouTube charging people just to sit in their live chat now. So I guess, may as well charge people to charge your phone on my face, I guess. So, all right. So, would you rather be hunted like an antelope by a bunch of wealthy colonial Englishmen, or have harpoons that are easily triggered for arms? So you want your arms to have harpoons, or be hunted like an antelope by a bunch of wealthy colonial Englishmen? I think that's a no-brainer right there. That's a no-brainer. Who the hell wants to be hunted like that? These damn trophy hunters going around just going after every little goddamn thing for their own personal enjoyment. Hell, I'd rather have the harpoons that are, easily triggered. Well, easily triggered by what, though? Is it easily triggered by just someone bothering you? I mean, if your arms are harpoons and they felt that somebody is doing evil to you and it was defending you, I guess that's not the worst case scenario now, is it? I would say not. I don't know. What if you, wow, that might be a really problem. That would be a really big problem there, Trent Rama. You may kill yourself doing that. All right, so would you rather wear full scuba equipment when you leave the house? Now, it doesn't say all the time, or not have the ability to, no more using bags for anything, groceries, suitcase, etc. So you can't use, so you could either go out and wear full scuba, wear full scuba equipment whenever you leave the house, or you're never allowed to use bags for anything. Groceries, you can't use a suitcase, no more suitcases, no more groceries, no more bags. I guess you can't pick up your dog's poo-poo anymore either, because you need a bag to pick up the poo-poo, or you just have to use a napkin. But, so you would either have to wear full scuba equipment whenever you leave the house. It doesn't say you can't take it off once you leave, but you have to wear it when you leave the house. I mean, it worked for Scuba Steve, didn't it? Kids love Scuba Steve, hence that movie. I mean, then again, now in New York State, we can't, well, the bag thing doesn't seem to have caught on yet, because bags are supposed to be fully banned, but I guess that hasn't quite started yet, so I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with that. So here we go. Oh. But I heard yelling. So, would you rather be Voldemort's BFF, or work the graveyard shift at QVC selling male enhancement pills? If you're Voldemort's BFF, would that mean he would do things for you? I mean, he may not be the worst friend to have in the world, would he? Hey, Trucker's Life. So, would you rather be Voldemort's BFF, or work the graveyard shift at QVC selling male enhancement pills? Oh, that's Frankie. El Paso, Texas? Is it at least nice and warm down there, Trucker's Life? Hope at least it's warm. It's not too warm here. It snowed this morning a little bit. Not enough to really cover the ground. I don't know. So if you were Voldemort's BFF, would that mean, was he I don't remember, would he be like an abusive friend, or would he like be the type of guy that, like, if you, Oceanside, California, that sounds lovely. Would he be the type to, like, if you were in danger, would he take care of you? Or Um, or would he, oh, that's a tough one, huh? I definitely, I mean, the thing is, if you worked a graveyard shift at QVC selling male enhancement pills, I mean, you're making money doing it. I don't know much about Voldemort. I never really watched Harry Potter. Wasn't my gig. Didn't really watch it. Didn't care for that kind of stuff. Yeah, he was a bad guy, if I remember correctly. I really wasn't into Harry Potter, so I don't know. But selling mail, and I guess, you know, if you're working the graveyard shift on, now is QVC, when you do the, is that like, I wonder if that's a job based on, what do you call it? What do you call it? Based on, that stuff. No, QVC, it says means QVC as in the TV show. You know, the QVC. So you're going to be on TV. Yeah, you're going to be on QVC working at you know, the butt crack of dawn selling male enhancement pills. But nobody really watches that, do they? Well, then again, you never know. Those pervert people may, you know. I don't know. I think something is going on upstairs. But anyway, so moving on. All right, so would you rather give birth to an evil alien who will cause the downfall of humanity, or would you rather hold the world record for the biggest boobs in the world? I don't think I would want either of those. But the evil alien sounds quite entertaining. Because, you know, if you have the biggest boobs in the world, then you know, you're not gonna be you saw an alien with big boobs. I mean, the thing is, if you have the big boobs, then that's all people are gonna think of you. They're not gonna think of you of anything else. You'll be nothing more but a freak show. So I don't think I would want that. I guess your alien child will be a freak show too, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one, isn't it? Can't tell if they're fighting upstairs. Yeah, that too. That's true, Justin. That is true. They would hurt your back. That is true. They would hurt. Like I said, people aren't going to see you anything more than that. So you don't want to be known as the big old boob lady or the big old boob guy. Didn't say it could be a guy. A guy could have big boobs. All right. So would you rather you're a billionaire, but you projectile vomit every time you spend money? Or oh, my kids aren't here. My kids aren't home. They're at their dad's house till Wednesday morning. So it's definitely nice and quiet here because they're not here. So would you rather would you prefer to be a billionaire, but you projectile vomit every time you spend money, or fly back and forth from Colombia with a pound of cocaine on your chest? I mean, I spend most of my money online. So, I mean, if it's online, then I'm at home, and who's going to care what I do at home anyways? So I think I'll take the puke. The puke, yeah. And maybe I would spend a lot less, or less frivolously. I might spend a little less frivolously, you know. That's a good thing. You don't want to just be frivolous with your money, so maybe that'll stop you from wanting to buy stupid things. I don't know. That's just my thought on it. You'd be a little bit less careless with your money if you had to deal with that. So, oh, we did this one already. So that's my thoughts on that. Okay. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Would you rather no more bathing or be widely regarded as the stupidest person in the world? Some of the smartest people are the most smelliest and not too organized. Actually, that's also the most creative. Being a little bit of a slob is a sign of creativity and things. So, would you rather be widely regarded as the stupidest person in the world or never bathe? No more bathing for you. You want to be stinky or stupid? So we either want to be stinky or stupid. I don't know. Stinky. Well, but then again, if you're not bathing anymore, then that kind of equals, health problems. You get some bad germs up in there. That's a tough one, isn't it? You either be stupid or dirty and stinky. You already got that part down? I mean, the thing is, it says no more bathing doesn't mean you couldn't clean yourself in another way. Not even a whore's bath. I mean, you could always. I mean, it says no more bathing. It doesn't mean you couldn't use like baby wipes or, I don't know. Oh, that's a tough one. You could always. Maybe bathing means like no more taking showers. You could always, bathe. Like I said, it doesn't say you couldn't use baby wipes or other things. I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's a pretty rough one, isn't it? Stupid or dirty. But like I said, bathing, you just can't. You just couldn't be. You just couldn't, bathe like the regular way. Maybe you could bathe a different way. All right, let's see. Would you rather go through a TSA line before you get into any bathroom, or be Mike Tyson is going on a Rambo-style hunt for you? Would you rather be hunted? Would you rather be hunted by Mike Tyson, Rambo style, or go through a TSA line before you get into any bathroom? Oh, so it's not even just an airline, just any bathroom. I guess that's at home. I guess there's TSA people gotta be living in your home. I don't like to pee in public anyway, so if it's not at home. See you later, be the difference clothing. So I don't know, that's a tough one, isn't it? Hunted or fondled. It says Mike Tyson is going on a Rambo-style hunt for you. Does Rambo fondle people? Oh, boy. That's a tough one, isn't it? I don't think I want to be fondled by Rambo. But TSA, anytime you go to the bathroom... I'm going to take that out. I don't know, that's a tough one, isn't it? TSA fondles. Oh, TSA fondles, folks. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a problem. Would you rather never leave your house again, or gravity doesn't affect you anymore? I kind of already don't like to leave my house, but I don't want to not ever leave my house again. Gravity doesn't affect you anymore. So would you be floating everywhere? And no gravity equals you're weightless. Weightless and floating everywhere? That's not a terrible thing. Because then leaving your house would be a little more fun. The whole no driving thing would not affect my life as much. I think I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I would rather be weightless and float places. Yeah, floating and flying. That's what, yeah. And weightless, too. So the scale over there, the scale being rude wouldn't even make a difference in my life anymore. Oh, sounds like a plan to me. So, here we go. Would you rather tap dance everywhere instead of walking, or your inner thoughts are now being announced through a loudspeaker? Well, tap dancing isn't the worst case scenario. So would you rather be tap dancing everywhere instead of walking, or your inner thoughts are now announced through a loudspeaker? Hmm. Tap dancing, I mean, hey, tap dancing is some really good, that is some really good, exercise, so I don't think it's the worst case scenario. Yeah. I don't mind the whole tap dancing thing. Oh, thank you. I got this at Savers. One of my Savers trips. Can always count on Savers to find some funky stuff. I don't know. So here we go. So your dad divorces your mom because he's fallen in love with you romantically, or live webcams are on you 24/7. Well, I think that's a little gross, so I would take the live webcam on me 24/7. I don't mind the live webcam on me 24/7. Maybe that'll make me some money here on YouTube, because I don't got it like some folks where people are dropping super chats left and right in my live streams, so maybe I need to do that. Maybe people need to see what I'm doing all day. Oh, maybe that's a new way to fix my channel. Yeah, right, the hours, right. Maybe some random strangers would actually watch my live. Oh, by the way, I just saw that Shane Dawson has a new channel. He's going to do beauty, makeup tutorials. All right. Work 9 to 5 as a human table, or your new job, deliver all bad news to Putin. Your new job is delivering all bad news to Putin, or work 9 to 5 as a human table. I don't think I want to deliver any bad news to Putin. He may out the messenger. I think I'll be the human table. Putin's a little cuckoo, so I think I'll pass on that. Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. Who the hell wants to deliver bad news to that guy? He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I bet. That's oof, he's crazy. Let's see here. So, let's see. Join the circus as the world's ugliest person attraction, or take the sat over and over until you get the okay. All right. Would you join the circus as the world's ugliest person attraction, or take the SAT over and over again until you get the perfect score? That's tough, because join the circus as the world's ugliest attraction, you would make money doing that. They're going to pay you to do it. I mean, you could take the SAT over and over again until you get a perfect score. College doesn't mean anything anymore these days. So you could be the brightest bulb on the tree and not need the SATs to get ahead in life. And plus, aren't the SATs expensive? You got to pay to take that test. I mean, unless if you could pass it in one shot. When again, does that really, I don't know. My guidance counselor wouldn't let me take the SATs. So I got stuck, not taking it. I mean, unfortunately, I don't think it would have a positive or negative effect on my life. So I don't know. Does it really have that much of an effect on people? So you're an employee at Walmart and every day is Black Friday, or have hooves. You're an employee at Walmart and every day is Black Friday, or have hooves? Isn't Walmart like crazy every day anyways? I mean, people act like it's Black Friday every day. Have hooves, yeah. I don't think I wouldn't want to work at Walmart anyways. They mistreat their employees. They're not treated very nicely there. They're not paid well. And Black Friday isn't considered a day for time and a half. It's not considered a holiday, so you make regular whatever minimum wage is and stuff. So it's not like, it would do you any good. Any other store may actually do a little better than that, but yeah, no, I don't think I would want to. Yeah. All right, so you can have all your meals are fed to you as if you are a baby bird, or relive the same day over and over. All of your meals are fed to you as if you are a baby bird, or relive the same day over and over. So, do you want to be a baby? You want to be eating your food as a baby bird, which means somebody's going to be vomiting that food into your mouth, or relive the same day over and over? Right, if it was a great day. I mean, if you relive the same day, what's to say you couldn't change how it worked out either? It doesn't say you could relive the same day over and over again. What if you change it every single time? It could be different. It's not going to be the same all the time. It probably won't be the same exact thing. I don't know. It doesn't say it'll be different. All right. Yeah, it didn't say you couldn't choose a day either. All right, let's see. You could be frozen and then revived 500 years later, or your 15-year-old. Oh, that one's stuck there. Okay, we'll skip that one. Be frozen and then revived 500 years later, or you can talk to animals, but they'll hate you. I mean, if we were revived 500 years later, the animals will definitely hate us. I don't think this planet can survive 500 years. I think it's gonna come to an end within the next, I give it 10, 15 years. One to Walt Disney. You can talk to animals, but they all hate you. Well, I mean, thinking of the way life is right now, don't you think animals are gonna hate us anyways? Or you could be frozen and then revived in 500 years. I don't think there's going to be a planet left in 500 years to be revived, so you could be frozen all you like. But they're definitely, you ain't going to be, no one's going to be able to revive you. How are they going to revive you? They're not going to be able to revive you because there's no one to revive you. And I don't blame the animals for hating anybody the way we're going. Let's see what this Cards Against Humanity shenanigans is. All right. Where'd that go? Oops. So, we'll play a little bit of this and see how this goes. I think there are... All right. I think the black ones... Okay. I'll try a couple of these. Now, this game may be a little fun. Okay. So... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I think you have to pick a couple of cards. You take one of the black ones, and then it goes with these. Or we're just going to go there. Okay. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small plates, or tapas, if you will. All types of girls, even ugly ones. Yummy, yummy, yummy rat pussy. Oh, Lord. Or the end of all life on Earth. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The end of all life on Earth. Yummy, yummy, yummy rat pussy. Oh, Lord. All types of girls, even ugly ones, or small plates, or tapas, if you will. So you have to pick one of those. Would you rather the end of all Earth, yummy, yummy, yummy rat pussy, all types of girls, even ugly ones, small plates, or tapas, if you will? This is a weirder game. Oh, Lord. It's the end of the world as you know it. Or yummy, yummy, yummy rat pussy. or all types of girls, even ugly ones. Oh, I choose. Oh, I'm not choosing any of these. I think all types of girls, even uglier ones. Yeah, I think we'll pick the ugly girls because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. How about that? Prata. Really? Okay. So we got that out of the way. This game is a little different. All right, so the next one here. I'm in bookstores in bookstores now, from murdering our parents to staying hydrated, a memoir, or from in bookstores now from a bear to swordplay, a memoir. In bookstores now, licking the toilet as a mistress commands, or fresh air with Terry Gross. So, what book do we want to read? What book is going to be coming out? Staying hydrated, and from staying hydrated to murdering our parents, or from a bear to swordplay, or from licking the toilet street as mistress commands, fresh air with Terry Gross. Who's Terry Gross? So we want the book from a bear to swordplay. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, this is Cards Against Humanity. This one's a little weird. So I think this one's meant to be played in person. This is a little weird one. You know what? Forget the black ones. We'll forget the black cards. We're just going to do Would You Rather with this game. That's what we'll do. How about that? Let's see how this goes. These cards have a weird smell. All right. We'll do it that way. Would you rather... Oh. Would you rather a Puerto Rican Minotaur from the Bronx? Oh. Would you rather a Puerto Rican Minotaur from the Bronx, or getting half hard and trying to smush it in? Oh, well, I wouldn't know anything about that. Would you rather be a Puerto Rican Minotaur from the Bronx, or getting half hard and trying to smush it in? Well, like I said, I have no experience, at least with one of those things. And, all right. This game is weird. It's weird. Okay. I think we're going back to sleep in a bucket, because this one, yeah. Okay. All right. Cards Against Humanity is a little weird, so we're going back to the other game. Something about those cards have a weird smell. All right. Sleeping in a bucket. There we go. So we're taking some of these. And some of these, and we put them on the bottom. All right. Whoops. That doesn't help if you do that. So, all right. Oops. You're a peasant in medieval Europe, or you enjoy a hefty mug of, yeah. All right. You're a peasant in medieval Europe, or enjoy a hefty mug of Smirnoff sorbet, light summer strawberry vodka with every meal. You're a peasant in a medieval, I don't think you want to be a peasant in medieval Europe, or enjoy a hefty mug of Smirnoff sorbet, light summer strawberry vodka with every meal. I don't drink. I don't drink, but you don't want to live in medieval Europe. Is Smirnoff sorbet, light summer strawberry vodka any good? I'm allergic to vodka. I guess that'd be a tough one, wouldn't it? I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, I think I guess I'll suffer the, I guess we could suffer the allergy, because you don't want to be a medieval peasant. That's for darn sure. That's bad stuff. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And who knows, maybe they'll have something that I could take to deal with that allergy. All right, so TMZ is going to constantly create lies about you or demolish an entire house with a tiny 3-inch hammer. TMZ constantly creates lies about you or demolish an entire house with a tiny 3-inch hammer. I don't know. Well, you only have to do you only have to do the house once. But then again, if you're on TMZ, then if they're constantly creating lies about you, that might set you up for life. People are going to think about you. People who lie about you and make stories about you, they care enough about you to do that. So, when people lie, and then when people lie about you and make stories about you, it makes them look bad, and at some point it's going to come, back around for you anyway. So, I'm down with TMZ making lies. That's cool. I got people on YouTube who do it, so no different than that. There's some people on here who think they're a 24-hour news network. But yet they think they're all fine and good. Okay, so there's a talking zit on your face. And yep, it's racist. Or you're a slave to the person on the judge's right. Oh, that would be Frankie. So you could have a zit on your face, and it's a racist talking. You have a zit on you could have a racist zit on your face, or you could be Frankie's slave. Well, want to be her slave? I mean, how bad can it be? I'm already her slave anyways. Yeah. Look at that. She's staring at me. She's staring. She knows. She knows things. Yep. Oh, Lord. That's a tough one. That's an easy one. Why would you want to have a racist talking zit on your face? I mean, I don't want, having a zit on my face is, nothing. But if it's going to talk, first of all, I don't want to talk, and that's weird. All right, so you're going to live the rest of your life on an airplane experiencing turbulence. Yeah, right. Well, it says the person to the judge's right. The only person to my right is Frankie. So you are either going to live the rest of your life on an airplane experiencing turbulence, or you're deeply in debt to mobsters who use lightsabers. Well, I mean, the thing is, an airplane needs gas, so you have to come down from there sometime, no? You're deeply in debt to mobsters who use lightsabers. So I don't remember, do those things kill? I guess they kind of do. But you can live the rest of your life on an airplane, experience turbulence. Like I said, you're going to have to come down from the sky at some point, so, because it needs gas. So you can get down, you can come down and stretch your legs a bit. So you got that going for you at the very least. So I think I would take the plane, experience turbulence for the rest of my life. Yeah. I don't know. That sounds pretty decent, don't you? All right. Well, we're going to be here for another 5 minutes or so. Whoever needs to be, there's anybody out there who needs a raid, somebody different, although I don't really have anybody to raid with, so I guess, a raid isn't going to work. So let's see. Okay, you're going to grow a mullet named Cornwallis, who's your best bud, or work as a failing porn director. You can work as a failing porn director or grow a mullet named Cornwallis, who's your best bud. Well, a mullet is a haircut, so you could always just cut that off, no? Doesn't say for the rest of your life. And failing porn director, how is a mullet gonna, it doesn't say your mullet's gonna talk to you or talk. So I don't know. That's a rough one. Work as a failing porn director. So it means you're not making any money. Or grow a mullet named Cornwallis, who's your best bud. But it doesn't say that the mullet's going to last forever. It's just going to be your best bud. Work as a failing porn director or grow a mullet named Cornwallis, who's your best bud. I hear that. Failing porn director. Well, I guess it's the hair. And you could always cut that off. You could always cut your hair. Yeah, the mullet seems to make more sense because you could always cut it off. If you get to be a jerk, just cut your hair. But failing porn star, that means you're not making any money. That means you're losing money too. If you're a failing porn star, you gotta be losing some money. All right. I guess this could be the last one. I don't know who we could raid. If we could raid anybody, we only have 2 people here. So I guess we're just going to cut the live off. And we'll come back in the morning or something. Okay, you can only stand or be hung upside down. Hashtag #BatLife. You can only stand or be hung upside down. Or be hunted. Oh, wait, we did this one before. Okay, so we're going to skip that one because we already used it. Okay, so you can, your remote control. These ones are okay. The other ones had a weird, I thought it was a mold. I thought there was mold somewhere. Okay, so your remote control commands, pause, rewind, etc. actually affect you, or you can only stand or be hung upside down like a bat. I don't mind the remote control. Who's holding the remote control? I guess it depends on who's holding the remote control. Yeah. Who's holding the remote control? Is it one of my kids? I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. All right, guys. So, it is now almost 11:30. We only have 2 people in the chat, so I don't think it makes sense to do a raid at this point if it's only 2 people. I don't know where everybody is or what everybody's doing. Yeah, I guess I got to figure out what to do with Nanny Boo Boo. The other day was just a it was just, a spur of the moment kind of thing. I saw the filter on TikTok. TikTok, that's the interesting thing is that Perez Hilton says that Instagram is it's not doing so well anymore, but TikTok is going to be the future. I don't know. The thing is, though, is that, I don't know. I think the problem is that Perez Hilton uses TikTok too much. The grouchy coffee filter, that was on TikTok. But that's how I use that's where I get Nanny Boo Boo from anyways, is that I use the filter to film her on TikTok anyways. I guess she'll have to come up with some news to report back. Yeah, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? She'll have to have some new stuff. I mean, what I wanted Nanny Boo Boo to do is talk about the news and things like that. So, yeah, maybe we'll have to do that. See if we can get her to do it. And, I mean, they took the filter away, but apparently it has finally, Nanny Boo Boo might go viral. Actually I had somebody who wanted to interview Nanny Boo Boo. I said, that's kind of difficult because it's a TikTok. It really is a TikTok thing there. Oh, well. Nanny Boo Boo vlog. Yeah, maybe that's it with whatever's going on in the world. So with that said, like I said, I don't think there's any chance we could do a raid because it's only us 3 people here. Not sure where everybody went or why nobody came in the live tonight, but hey, people are busy and doing things, so can't be mad at that. I will try to do a live in the morning. Maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, not sure what time we're going to do. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how TikTok works. I hear TikTok, you could be monetized. I hear it could be monetized on there. Um, yeah, right. Oh, that could be a side-by-side kind of um, video. So anyways, guys, it's 11:30. I have been here for 2 hours, and I am going to come back in the morning. Um, Listen, what I said earlier in the live, it wasn't poking at anybody. It just, it's just my personal experiences on YouTube. I am not an expert, but, going live and, you know, is a privilege. Not a lot of people get to do that, and being monetized is a privilege, but you got to realize you're not going to strike it rich here. It's just not in the cards for some people. Oh, he is? Oh, we can go. I mean, it's only 3 people in here, but we could totally go over there. I'm sure he wouldn't mind because he's done it for me. So let's do that. Let's do a Miss Kelly coffee cake raid over to Frosty over there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. It's only 3 people. Hey, you know what? It is what it is, and I'm sure he doesn't mind. So yeah, let's go do a Miss Kelly. I can't even say my own damn name at this point. I'm so exhausted. These kids probably went back to school after 2 weeks. So let's do it. Let's do a Miss Kelly coffee cake ride over to raid over to Frosty over there. I'm sure he'd really greatly appreciate it. He's a sweet guy, so hopefully he doesn't think I'm going to bring 20 or 30 people. I don't have 20 or 30 people here. Hey, that's life, but let's go do it. Let's go say hello to Firewolf Studios. So if you want to drop the link to his live, that's cool. We can go over there. Oh, he's got a little panel going on. Okay. Yeah, let's go do it. Let's go over there and say hello. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, say Miss Call It Coffee Cake raid 3 times. Yes. I don't know who else is in here. Somebody's been definitely lurking, so it is what it is. So let's go and say Miss Kelly Coffee Cake raid and go over to Firewolf Studios, also known as Frostwolf Studios. All right, guys. All right, guys. See you guys sometime tomorrow. Maybe in the morning. Probably going to try to do an evening live. Definitely going to do an evening live, but I do want to do a taxi cab live. So we'll see how it goes. So if anything, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, kindness is free. Spread that, and I'll see you guys later.